This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
This
Just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
I almost forgot what day it was.
Yeah, it is Tuesday.
It's a ladies' day for you. Like the silence is like space. Like there's an absence of sound.
Well, that brings us right into space, Tori.
yes.
Way to go. That was a good
setup.
transition.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Looking like the sun over there. Little ray of sunshine. So some stars posted images of how they celebrated the solar eclipse. This is where we're at. Stars celebrating the solar eclipse.
Yep.
There's Michael J. Fox. He recreated the eclipse with a lamp.
Cute.
Jamie Lee Curtis wrote that she was praying that the eclipse can reset the world to one at peace.
I love that.
It's a little gimmick.
Nope, I like it.
Reese Witherspoon looked like she was challenging her Legally Blonde character.
Channeling?
Channeling Elle Woods. She challenged her to a fight.
She looks damn good. That's her on the left now?
There's both of them. Both of them are her.
Looking good.
Andy Cohen viewed the eclipse on his rooftop with his son.
Cute.
Now that's a nice picture.
That's a good rooftop.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's a good view of the city. Jason Derulo was seen looking at the eclipse without his glasses.
He's playing us.
He's Joe. Let's hope he's kidding, right? He is
Gotta
kidding.
be. Yeah.
He
I
is
don't
kidding.
know, dude.
He has a history of doing stuff like this.
His face looks like he's joking.
Yeah.
That's a good
He's
like.
kind of laughing.
Yeah. All right. So Lizzo used the eclipse lightning for a photo shoot.
Oh.
What's that mean?
Find the light.
Oh.
Like shadows. The shadows.
Okay.
Okay.
The lighting?
Yeah, like the.
Oh,
as
not
you created
lightning. The lighting.
Yeah.
The lighting.
Way to put it together.
Crushing it so far. And Jonathan Scott decided to reveal where he and Zooey Deschanel are getting married. We looking at it? Do we have a video of it? But, oh, here it is.
Oh.
The moon took over the sun right at the moment. Oh, where he showed where the wedding was going to be.
Cool.
That was a good one, huh?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That guy's kind of cheesy to me, to be
He
honest.
is. Oh, we missed it.
Kind of cheesy. I love Zoe, but
Oh, Scott, you
cute.
stinker.
I don't like
No one
this.
cares that
No one
much.
cares,
That's
dude.
embarrassing.
And he printed it off of his printer from 1994. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not.
I think we should circle back to the gimmick of world peace. Jamie Lee Curtis.
You want to? We got a couple more.
I'm just kidding.
All right, Taylor Swift teased her new album coming out next week. We haven't been talking about her enough. Let's get her back in the news. She posted this message on a
Lyrics,
typewriter
Jeff.
that said, "Crowd goes wild at her fingertips, half moonshine, full eclipse."
Yes.
Uh-oh, some say this is a new song.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Sounds like a doozy. Jimmy Fallon performed Total Eclipse of the Heart, get this, with the band Heart. Watch.
Nothing I can do, total eclipse of the heart. Turn around, bright eyes.
I love Jimmy Fallon. A lot of people don't like him. I love Jimmy Fallon. He's great.
cute.
But do you want to circle back? Were you joking or just
I
poking
was
fun at
joking.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
I was poking fun at you.
It's a little much. It's a little much.
With
You
the
know why?
prayer hands.
Here, I'm going to give you a serious, like, no, I like to keep it joking, but all the times when people like insult me, they're like, peace around the world with flags of every country, and then like, go kill your children. Oh, really? Peace around the world? My children should be dead? Thanks, peacemaker.
You're triggered by that
Thanks,
somehow.
Jamie Lee
But
Curtis.
I don't think
I'm
Jamie
just
Lee
joking.
Curtis
No, I don't
wishes
think so.
death on
It just
anyone.
reminds me of those people. You're kind of like, do you really want peace around the world?
Well, she does have the, what is it, the Healing Hands. What's her charity?
Oh, really? Did she do healing hands?
It's for tax purposes.
You're so grumpy.
I'm kidding.
Good
I
for
know.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. And good for the world to come together over something that isn't political or something rotten or terrible, something interesting about our universe and our space that we get to look into. I thought that was beautiful. Beautiful moment for all of us.
Well said. Matt Lauer is reportedly planning a comeback into the media. Matt was fired from the Today Show back in 2017 after a female colleague accused him of sexually assaulting her. Although no charges were filed against him, Matt has always denied the allegations. Matt had a rare appearance with his girlfriend at Don Lemon's wedding last weekend. They've been on and off, if you remember, since 2019. And just so you know, Matt reportedly said he's the one who's owed an apology. He reportedly said that. We don't know if it's
Recently?
alleged.
Yeah, he recently just said that.
Okay, that changes everything. Then you're not, if he did say that.
Right, it's alleged right
then
now.
Then you do not deserve a comeback because you ruined a lot of people's lives. Okay, you did get fired from your job. There was an investigation. Yes, you didn't end up in jail, but you were a real jerk. You might not be a criminal, but you were a real jerk. And a lot of people's lives suffered because of your abuse of power. Now, if we do hear from him, and if that source was not true or accurate,
right,
and he really has atoned and become a better person, then I would say he's willing for, you know, I don't want to take Erica's comeback line, so I'm gonna
I feel
let
you.
Erica say the comeback line.
Does anyone else think, and I want you to have your space, but I just want to ask, do you guys think this is a litmus test for him, allegedly asking these things, thinking about getting these leaks out that he wants an apology? Is the temperature right for him to come back? It's clearly not if he's asking for an apology.
Not if he's asking for an apology.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, you know, obviously comeback's my brand. I do believe everyone's deserving of the comeback they're willing to earn.
That's the line.
Yes, but it also, that could mean so many things. When you're talking about a Matt Lauer who clearly crossed a lot of lines, I mean, to the point of, I believe it was more than an HR issue. I think that a lot of the people who were hurt, to Sam's point, would say it's more than an HR issue. If Matt Lauer is in a space where he is talking about how he was treated, if it were unjust in any way, even if there were things that happened that he felt like weren't warranted based on what he did, that's a problem. When you are ousted or you are punished in some way, you have to assume the responsibility for what you did.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah.
At that point, you were the catalyst for all of the succession of things that happen. If you can't take yourself out of that and figure out a way to redirect, even if it means you never go back into that same building again, then you'll never get that comeback because you're stuck in that space.
You haven't learned the lesson.
Exactly.
You haven't learned the lesson,
I think
Lauer.
You'll see based on, first of all, if he has an audience to come back to and where he'll find that audience.
What an ego, too. I'm sorry, if this allegedly thing is right, what an ego on him to be like, I want to come back and I deserve an apology. Ugh.
Or he never said that and he was just going to his friend's wedding.
Totally.
And he
You're
doesn't
right.
even want to come
You're
back. We don't
absolutely
know.
right.
We have
You're
no
right.
idea.
You're
But
right.
him-
He got a cushy parachute package, didn't he?
He sure did get a...
I mean, he made some nice money over the years. I don't think he needs to go back
maybe
to
he
work.
didn't. I thought he got a
Oh, I thought he didn't because of the morality clause. Anybody
good.
know
I
that?
hope he didn't.
We'll figure that out.
Figure that
We
out.
don't know.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yes, we will.
All right, all right. Coming up on DBL, Gypsy Rhodes Blanchard files for divorce just 3 months after her prison release. And our interview with Dean Norris and Michael Trotter from Law and Order Organized Crime. What's it like playing brothers, huh? Look at those guys.
The Macarena?
Welcome back
What?
to
Did you see
DBL.
that?
Dun, 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 dun.
She was doing the Macarena to our DBL intro music.
Well, something like it.
We have a story about a young woman murdering her mother.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's back in the news.
She wasn't convicted of killing, just so you know. Go ahead.
Yeah, she was a piece of it, huh?
Okay.
Who was convicted of helping kill her abusive mother. There you go. Has
Helping.
officially filed for divorce. Gypsy married Ryan Anderson back in 2022 while she was still in prison. But the split comes just 3 months after she was released. Meantime, according to TMZ, she's recovering from a nose job that she had earlier this month. She told People she's going through a personal transformation journey. TMZ also caught up with Dr. Paul Nassif from Botched, who weighed in on the surgery. Let's watch.
If it's done properly with the right patient, then hopefully she's going to have a fantastic outcome and like her results. I mean, listen, she wanted it done, doesn't matter when she gets it. So, you know, whatever makes her feel good.
So Gypsy said all will be revealed in a new Lifetime series.
Oh, my gosh, she's getting a series?
Is this too much?
Well, just so you know the background here, she was horrifically abused medically, physically, mentally. I can't explain the extreme violence she felt and brutality. She then planned to get back at her mother and used this man to actually take out the murder. I just want people to
Not this
I
man.
don't know if I would say get back. I think she was searching
Defense.
for freedom.
Yeah, or self-defense,
Yes,
absolutely.
she was
Sure.
looking to be liberated
Right.
from a situation.
From her
I'm not
captor.
saying
Correct.
I'm not saying that murder was the answer. It was just the case that they gave her.
Yeah. I wanted to give context, that's right.
Yeah, you know, you asked, do you think it's too much? I think that so many people were invested in this story since we first learned of who this young woman was, and people are still invested in her life. And anytime you have that type of following, then no, I don't think it's too much that they're giving her a show, because people get shows for far less of a following. This actually makes a whole lot of sense. Now, I'm excited to see how she takes this opportunity and how she is on this evolution in this journey. Now, I'm probably not going to watch the show because I wasn't following this that much, but I do love to Sam. I know Sam loves a before and after. And
I
do too.
love a before and after. And I hope not only physically, but internally,
Yeah.
which makes me concerned. Is this show going to exploit her, or are they going to have people there to protect her?
Yeah,
because this is somebody who has severe trauma. And if all of the abuse took place that we saw in that court trial, then she's going to need all the protection, because she's not all there. You cannot be all there after surviving that much trauma. So I am concerned with who is running the show here.
I was also surprised that I'm happy for her, she wants this, but to go back into a medical surgery after she's been through so much medically.
But at least now
it's her control.
yes.
It's her agency, you're right.
Exactly.
So I was worried about that, but again, I've gone deep into Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and she was fully tortured, is from what I've seen. So again, I'm not saying murder is the answer like Erica, but a lot of people feel there were extenuating circumstances in this particular case.
I just wonder if making her a celebrity is the answer.
I agree with you.
know? Like,
I think celebrity has changed. I don't think celebrity means what it used to mean, and there's so many different ways. It's like being an influencer versus being influential. It's like being a celebrity versus being celebutized. You know, I think those are two different things.
sometimes Erica uses words and I'm just like, you're right. You got me.
Celebutized.
Yeah,
Me
you
too.
got me.
I was like,
you
that
got
was
me.
good.
Coming up on DBL, we have a chat with Dee Norris and Michael Trotter from Law and Order, Organized Crime. Welcome back. Christopher Maloney is back to being a detective in Law and Order, Organized Crime, and now Dean Norris and Michael Trotter are adding some new family drama as his brothers. Check it out.
Hi, Dean and Michael. Welcome to DBL.
Yeah. Dean, let's start with you. Before we get to Law and Order, you've been in so many movies and TV shows. We've all seen them, including the final episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, one of my favorite shows. What was that like? What was the cast like? What was Larry's mood? Was it somber? Were you guys excited?
It was fantastic, man. It was such a kind of bucket list thing to do, and hanging around with those guys and watching how they create that show. Larry was just funny and excited, and the whole cast was, man. It was just a great and the great. You saw all the guest people that were in there,
Yeah.
So I got to see all these guys and Jerry Seinfeld and all that stuff. It was awesome.
What a fun experience, yeah.
His accent was great. Out of order. I thought that was good. Very good work, sir. Michael, you and Dean play the brothers of Christopher Maloney's popular character, Detective Elliot Stabler, on Law and Order, Organized Crime. And I wanted to know, how brotherly was Christopher on set? Because he's like a really funny comedic actor as well.
Yeah, he's extremely brotherly. Look, it's his set, and he takes it incredibly seriously, but he also strikes the perfect balance of, needing to take charge when things aren't moving as quickly as they need to, but also has, an immense ability to treat it like something that needs to also be fun. And so it's been great to work with them both and to watch them work, frankly, because their rapport. I'm ironically, the youngest of three boys in my own life, and so just being able to watch how natural their banter has been a blast to have that that viewpoint. So,
That's
it's been great.
amazing.
That's awesome, and that kind of leads to my question, because Dean, as the oldest Stabler sibling, you don't have the best relationship with Elliot. So, can you break it down? What's behind this beef?
Well, yeah, basically, my character, Randall, left the house at 18, and for his entire life, Elliot believed that I kind of left them in lurch and didn't kind of, want to help the family. But it turns out that, things are more complicated. We find that out in a couple episodes ago with at the dramatic dinner table scene. So in a way, I've been kind of protecting him, but he thinks I kind of deserted him.
I just want to know, you said, Michael, you were the baby of three.
Me too.
Yeah, you too, Jeff.
Yeah.
How can you guys relate to the sibling drama? Did you act like the baby, Michael? Have you always been the baby?
Well, it's a little bit different than my own life because I grew up with my brothers. I lived with them and have a sort of a shared history. And the difference with this is that, they were older than me and they weren't around. And it was important for me to kind of find subtle ways to represent that reality.
Sure.
It's to sort of contrast the rapport that they have, because I think Joe's relationship, not just with Elliot, but also with Randall, is a bit forced because he wants to have a history with them. But the fact is that they weren't around, and he kind of did grow up on his own, and they're brothers by name, and that's, what unites them. But in terms of daily exposure as a kid would with a sibling in the house, I don't really have that.
All right, well, we can't wrap the interview without officially saying, Dean, happy birthday. I have to ask you, is there anything that you really want to do at 61?
Hey, wait a minute. 61? Who told you that? I'm 51.
It says 61 in the camera, and now that's going to be going out to the country. Yeah. I thought 61 was like. I
thought 61.
I was like, look, we age differently. Men don't exfoliate.
He looks
whatever.
great.
Yes.
So what about plans for 51?
Yeah, I'm going to run a marathon today, and I'm going to do some, have a few glasses of wine later, and write a movie. That's what I'm going to do.
Wow.
All right.
I really do.
I can't wait to see what you do at 61.
Yeah, right. Dang. Dean and Michael, thank you so much for joining us. And DBL Nation, you can see them bring some family drama in a new episode of Law and Order Organized Crime. It airs Thursday nights on NBC. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And for the record, Dean really did have us fooled about his real Hollywood age. He's a really good actor. Again, happy 51st, Dean. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
Steph, I'm ready to go shopping. What do you have for us today?
Hey, Tori. Hi, DBL Nation. We are so excited to show you all the deals today, and believe me, they are great. So let's check everything out. First up, we've got the Sharper Image Spa Studio 8-inch LED vanity mirror with a wireless charging pad.
I like-y.
Normally, this is $159, which is pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Tori, we've got it for $29.99. That's saving 81%. Next up is the Eaton Sidekick Emergency Alert Radio with SAME technology. Ooh. The deal includes one Sidekick. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Normally this is $100, which is pretty good if you're in an emergency.
Right.
We've got it for $64.99. That's saving 35%. Next up, we've got the Case Logic 2-piece laptop bag and sleeve bundle. This deal includes one laptop sleeve and one laptop bag.
And I like how simple it is.
So handy, so simple, and also very protective.
Yeah, okay.
So normally this is $73.
No.
Tori, we've got this set for $15.
For both?
Saving 79%.
For both?
Yes, Tori. Isn't it amazing?
You little price wizard.
Our last product is the 4-pack Tervis triple insulated stainless steel tumbler. It includes 4 tumblers. The 4-pack is available in 3 color sets. You can get 4 gray, 4 pink, or 2 gray and 2 pink. These 24-ounce triple insulated tumblers will keep your drink's temperature for up to 60 hours. So normally these are $30 each, which is a great price by itself. Right. Tori, we have got a 4-pack for $29.99. That's saving 75%.
$29.99 for 4.
I know, and
you're gonna get all the pink.
This has got my name on it.
Head on over to morningsave.com, y'all, to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan that QR code right on your screen, and it will take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Thank you so much, Steph.
What's up with these water bottles? They're the craze, huh?
I like mine. Mine's just simple, modern, easy peasy. Get it from Target. My husband tagged it. It looks super cool.
How do you clean the straw?
What do you mean?
There's mold. You can get mold up in there.
My dad made a shake for Lawson when we were back home, and he sucked up a banana, and he's scarred for life. Thanks, Dad. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
No.